Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Here's my card.
Yeah, thank you. I have.
You have it already?
Yeah.
I've been here before?
Not you, like the young boy. He.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah.
My service manager.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's pretty good. And,
Yeah.
So
He's young, yes. He's not a boy, though. But boys don't buy houses. He's buying a house, so.
compared to me, he's a young boy. But anyway.
He's young. He's definitely younger than us, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
So I'm just need like a maintenance of this boiler.
Okay.
One of the problem I think I explained.
Two of them.
Yeah, but
Yes.
just that one. Sometimes.
One's for upstairs? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Two family?
Yes. And sometimes the hot water stay on for longer than it should. Sometimes
Howard? What do you mean?
like those things. Once you turn the hot water on, or sometimes the water getting cold if you start boiling water, right? It says hot water on, right? The computer says, right?
Okay.
Meaning the machine is working. When the water hit like, I don't know, 190 degree, 180 degree, then it shuts off.
Yes.
Right? It stand by.
Yes.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
It keep going.
When does this occur?
Periodically. Right now it's not, but sometimes it does.
Okay.
Like I knew when you take a shower or you running hot water, the
Yes.
whole thing start keep running because they're gonna supply hot water.
Okay, yes, correct.
Once you stop working, water hit a certain points.
Yes.
Then in the evening, nobody doing anything, it's supposed to shut off. Sometimes it's running.
Yes, because it will, if it's being told to turn on and operate to, let's say, maintain a temperature in a tank, it's going to stay on. Just because you're not using the heat or the hot water doesn't mean, unless the power's off, the unit will fire up whenever there's demand for it. You know, I see you have two tanks behind this clothing rack, but
I understand what you're saying,
Okay.
but I understand that part because
Okay.
I have this for many years.
Yeah.
I know it. But
Okay.
I just, to me, these things sometimes just run more than you should. I understand in the evening the tank water drops.
Okay. So give me an example, like randomly. How do you come down here and look at it, or?
Yeah, sometimes I hear because this machine for whatever reason make a little more noise than usual, so I can hear the voice in the evening, like that lasts for longer. Like usually if the hot water runs maybe half hour, it stop, right, in the evening. Because it doesn't take that long for this machine to heat the hot water back to 180 degree, right?
Understood.
After
So you're saying it takes a long time for it to do something?
No, it just doesn't shut off.
Okay,
Sometimes
which
it
one?
This one, just
The one in the back.
Yes.
Okay. So you have two tanks.
Yeah. One for each.
So if I touch on the side,
Yeah.
interesting.
To work. It's just a little bit.
Yeah,
off
it's
for whatever reason.
it's off by like a
Maybe half inches or less,
more like an inch.
like an inch. Over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lockout 25 hardware fault. I wonder when that was.
So in other words, I mean, if to me, because I kind of
I'm listening.
I've been using it for 10 years, so I have general feeling when it should be on, when it should be off, and after you boiling hot water, let's say for an hour, it should shut off because nobody's using hot water, but still the hot water is still on.
All right, so I just turned on the indirect, and we have a soft lockout. Fan speed. And now it went away. But we also have. Where's the other one? I'm not there.
Did you pocket from my driving?
Yep.
Okay, great. Because usually
Fan speed
Friday,
not proven.
8 to 10, like street cleaning, that don't tell anybody.
So you're getting a fan error here, and you also had a hardware fault in the past as well. Interesting. So let's call Burnham and see what they say.
I'm working on a Burnham Alpine 150. That's about 14 years old.
You have a serial number? You have a serial number on it?
Yes. 65178528.
Hold on a second. Let me just pull that up.
Yep, 30. Perfect.
Alright. So what's going on with the Alpine?
All right, so we last serviced this a couple years ago. He's telling me, the homeowner's telling me that it was running for too long a period of time.
It's running for too long.
Yeah, or it's running when it shouldn't be
I
running.
got no heat. It's running when it shouldn't be running.
Yeah, well, let's just hear me out for a second. So he's saying it runs for like, you know, he's lived here for quite a while. He put them in, you know, like 14 years ago or 12 years ago, whatever long it's been. And you know, people don't call me to have tea with me, and I'm an expensive date, you know. But so we had I'm here now, and I'm noticing I did a call for heat. I have an indirect, so I turned that on, and I'm getting a soft lockout for a fan speed error. And in my lockout history, I have an error 25 hardware failure.
Oh, okay.
So we have that fan speed. Why did this? Hold on. Did I turn this off? I didn't turn this off. Hold on. Why is? I didn't turn anything. Did I turn this off? Oh. Did I accidentally hit those switches?
No.
But that's why I'm calling.
Okay, so what's the blower thing you get? You get the 17 blower speed not proved?
Well, hold on. Let me turn it back on. And let's go back into the... It's a, well, it'll come back. Because now it's not there. Let's take a step back. So Burnham says, control board. But I raised the temperature on the indirect. That unit fired up. There was a 2-minute soft lockout for fan proving, the blower. All right. Once that went away, then it fired up and it went to about 185, 190 degrees, and it turned off. Right now it's in standby mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now it's in safe startup, so it's probably going to try to start. Yeah, dry purge. So now it's still trying to satisfy the indirect because it's still calling. So we're 168 degrees. Our set point is 180, and it's about to fire up. One observation though, like these T's, these closely spaced T's aren't closely spaced. Now I get it, the system's been here for like 15 years, but they never installed this right. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to nitpick.
Trust me, I agree with you because you know what? When I got this, that was the first generation. Nobody really know what to do with it. And I'm telling you, right now you install this left and right?
Yeah.
Back then, that was like nobody really.
Where do these drain to, by the way?
Drain right here.
Yeah, where do they go? Where do they drain? They go into the wall.
Yeah,
You have a neutralizer or anything? Where does it go? Into the sewer?
No, I have what do you call it?
Neutralizer?
French drain.
You have French drain.
Yeah, goes to
So
the
these
French
drop to the French drain?
Yeah, goes to French.
And then it goes into, where's it go from there?
The pump up. The pump
Goes
up.
outside?
Yes.
Okay. Not into the sewer pipe though, right?
No.
Okay.
Completely separate.
Okay, good.
Right
Because
here,
they're
I have
no, because you have two condensing boilers that are, you know, that discharge condensate, which is acidic, when they're running.
Oh, they goes into my.
Yeah, but it goes into your French drain. Okay,
Then
yeah.
that-
Whatever. It's still not good because you're contaminating the groundwater, but whatever. You know, I guess it is what it is. But
Where are you supposed to go?
it's supposed to go. You're supposed to neutralize the condensate with what we call a neutralizer. It's code actually, and then that water is now safe for disposal. Whether it goes into the ground, or whether it goes into like the sewer system. But let's say these were draining directly into your sewer piping. If your sewer pipe is made of metal, A cast iron, it will eat that piping over time.
That was this house used to be cast iron pipe.
Yeah.
When back in 1940 when I bought the house, I got them out. Right now, but I don't have a. I definitely not go to my store. Go to my trash can bucket.
So now it's good. So just those lockout 25s and lockout 4s. Supply high limit, which is that one, which is still original. It's that high limit sensor, that's the original one. It's time how long that's going to be for. They're running for 10 seconds. This went away this time. The first time it was several minutes. There's that blower. All right, we're gonna replace this Sage controller here. Come on. It's pretty much plug and play with all of the wiring. And that will resolve the hardware fault that US Boiler Tech Support said needs to be done. Well, yeah, so I don't like the blowers. Listen, we replace them not often, but listen, they still get replaced, the blower module. But they're also very expensive. Like, this is also expensive, but I replace enough of them where it's justified me having one in the truck. You know, if I never replace it, why keep it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, but for the Burnham Alpine, even though it's a solid machine, we do stock the full service kit on all the trucks. Because we service the machine. We serve a lot of them. A lot of these machines. Okay. And it just snaps into place. And it's all plug and play. Almost. Come on. There we go. All right, the new control board is in. We have to make some adjustments. We're going to adjust. Oh man. Nope. Let's see, we have to 86. Enter. Save. Adjust. Perfect. Now let's do modulation setup. And we have Alpine 150, right? Okay. Now, modulation. All right, we just made some parameter adjustments. Let's see if it fires up okay. There's the spark from the igniter. Give that a couple seconds. There we go, it's ignition, very quiet. Beautiful. We're running for domestic hot water with a set point of 170 degrees. Running at 23%. Let's just do a couple little things right here. Let's do an adjustment. I gotta log in with wow, let me log in with that. Let's do manual control. Let's do a low fire. Sorry. Low fire first. Okay, let's do a high fire. There we go. 5,500 RPMs. Nice. Beautiful. Back to auto. Exit out. Exit out. Exit out.
go. Beautiful. Let's go to help, lockout history, and lockout 21 was the invalid boiler type, invalid modulation parameter, which we set up right after we turned it on, so that's okay. Beautiful. We'll do a combustion analysis and done. All right, so right now I have it in low fire. We're looking for 5.5% of O2. We're 5.8. I'm quite happy with that. It's a good stuff, 5.9. Hopefully it behaves itself, doesn't keep going up, because we're okay, plus or minus, 0.5 to 1%, but that's okay there. 5.9, let's go to high fire now. There, that is there. Firing her up, and we should also be at, I think it's 5.5 in high fire as well. 5.9, 5.8, 5.7, 6, 5. I'm gonna let this stabilize and see where she ends up at. At 80%. And we just turned off. Yeah. Now we're gonna go back up to 20. Because there's no ignition right now. The tank is satisfied. I mean, the boiler's at temperature, sorry. So I'm gonna let that do it again. Let it cool off and fire back up. All right, back at 100%. She just fired back up. Let's see where she ends up at before we shut down again at temperature. That was it right there. All right, so let's put it back into automatic mode and let's log out. Perfect. All right, so now one of the things I want to check for is, will we have a lockout when it turns on? We haven't had that yet, so let's see what happens. I just had him turn on a heating zone. We're gonna see what happens. Let me pause this. Let's see if that blower speed lockout pops up again. Right now it's at temperature, so we're in standby mode. It's zone circ is on. So the blower on the air handler with the built-in hydro coil. See those two 3/4 inch copper lines? That's feeding a hydronic coil, and so we have forced air out of the vents, and that's hooked up to the boiler. So we're just waiting for this to kick back on. Let's see what temperatures we're at. 144 should be on in a second. Let's go to nope, wrong one. Let's go to active faults, soft lockout. Let's wait for that blower to kick on. Yeah, all these things get cocky on them. Still trying to figure out why they gave him a 150 on the first floor. Yeah, the outdoor reset is on. So it's not going to let us. Let's see. Here we go. Status. Nope. Back. Detail. Nope. Help. Active faults. Yep, we still have that blower. Oh, for a second. Still getting that blower, but it was only for a second. And according to Burnham, for a brief period of time is okay. So we good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this video on the Burnham Alpine. Sometimes you got to defer to the manufacturer, but also common sense. Some plumbing and HVAC guys are not that familiar with the equipment, don't have the right tools, you know. So if you got a Burnham Alpine and you live in the New York City, Long Island metropolitan area, and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your plumbing or heating contractor, my company, Pipe Doctor Home Services, would love to help you. We not only service residential, but also commercial properties as well. Please give me a call at 516-348-6300. I'd love to help you. Thank you again, guys. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.